Hello Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to another reading. Let's see the overall energy between you and the person you're connecting with or will be connecting with. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Now, this card can represent an on and off relationship for some of you. It could also be like a strong indication that there's either a lot of tension right now between you and this person. Maybe you're not necessarily seeing eye to eye with this person, but we'll see obviously what it's more so leaning towards and why you're getting this card and how it's going to resonate with your reading for today, Taurus. But we're going to focus on you first, and then we'll jump over to your person. Still keep in mind, you might resonate more so with the person to the right of me than you do with the person to the left of me. And that's okay. Sometimes that happens. So just kind of pick and choose who you resonate more so with. Also keep in mind, time is fluid. So this could either currently be happening or may be happening at a later date. How does Taurus currently view this relationship? Alright, so far so good, Taurus, for you anyways. We have the Six of Wands, we also have the Death card, and then we have the Sun. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Strength card, and then we also have the Ace of Wands. You could be dealing with a Leo strong there. You might have a lot of Leo within your chart. How does this person currently view this relationship? Or Leo? We have the Three of Swords. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Cups. Okay. I kind of want to focus on this person first, to be honest, and then I'll jump over to you, Taurus, but let's talk about it. Now, keep in mind, for some of you, you're consciously aware of this, and for others of you, well, you're just not consciously aware of it. With the Three of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles to the Three of Cups, regardless of the dynamic that you guys share with one another, whether this be somebody that you currently find yourself dating or in a full-blown committed relationship with, right off the bat, this is somebody who does not trust you. Now, even though this person may not trust you entirely, I still see them pursuing you and the relationship that they want with you. But right off the bat, I could already tell that this is somebody who clearly doesn't trust you. Knight of Pentacles is literally the most cautious knights out of all of the knights. So that's kind of telling me that, you know, this person within this dynamic that they share with you, they're definitely like on high alert. That's one thing that I will say when it comes down to you. They don't fully trust you. I also kind of feel like this person might even feel like you may not be as serious about this relationship as they are, hence why they kind of feel like they have to kind of move in this manner with this sense of like constantly feeling like they have to kind of look over like their shoulder because they don't necessarily trust you. But this is also somebody who does come off to me as somebody who definitely does kind of have a close eye on you, Taurus, mainly because they don't necessarily trust you. Now, maybe you probably did something within this relationship that you guys share with one another that caused this person to feel this way. Maybe you didn't. Maybe this has everything to do with this person's past, right? But I guess we'll see how this all kind of plays out on their end. I am kind of worried, to be completely honest, especially for this person to the right of me. I am kind of worried. But let's focus on your overall energy. With the Lovers to the Ace of Wands to the Strength card being out here, and you got the Six of Wands on your end, that's kind of telling me that you have a lot of confidence, not only within yourself, but within what it is that you want to establish with this person to the right of me. This is also somebody that you do feel a very strong and intense connection to, but that's like the big difference, Taurus, honestly, between you and this person. You're entering a situation with this person, knowing what it is that you want with them and feeling pretty confident within yourself that you could obtain that. I also kind of feel like since this person has entered your life, they've definitely changed your life, but ultimately for the better. But that's, like I said, the big difference between you and this person. You're entering a situation with someone that you feel 100% sure about, but I can't say the same for this person. And the only reason why they basically feel unsure about you has a lot to do with, you know, their trust issues, to be completely honest, because I do feel like this person has like really big trust issues. But let's keep going. I want to focus a little bit more on your person, Taurus, than you, because you're kind of coming off to me as somebody who's very straightforward here. I mean, you feel good about this person. There is no doubt in your mind when it comes down to what it is that you want to obtain with this person and have with this person. But I can't, like I said, I can't say the same for this person. How does this person currently feel about this relationship? We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. See, this is why I'm kind of getting a little nervous and scared, to be completely honest, because of your person. Not because of you, but because of your person. A lot of you are basically dealing with this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords like energy. Now, I don't feel like these are two separate individuals by any means. I feel like this is just one person in particular. Like I said, and I was already kind of getting that from this person, they're very, very cautious. And the Queen of Swords is basically kind of known for that. Somebody who is very, very cautious. The Queen of Swords can also be somebody who essentially has trust issues, especially if in the past their trust was broken really, really badly. It's not going to be an easy thing, I guess, to say for this person to jump into something long-term and something stable because of, past experiences that they went through, possibly even prior to you, or even while being in this relationship that they share with you, however it resonates, right? But this is why I'm worried, because they're sitting in a lot of feminine energy right now, which is kind of telling me that they're kind of sitting back, really thinking long and hard about this relationship that you guys have with one another. And it is kind of coming from a place of them kind of feeling extremely overwhelmed within this connection. It is, for the most part, bringing their trust issues up to the surface, especially things that they've essentially experienced prior to you entering their life up to the surface. There's just a lot going on this person's end. And it is, in a way, causing this person to really think long and hard about whether or not continuing to pursue this relationship that they share with you, is it honestly worth it? Is it honestly worth it? That's kind of how they're looking at this whole entire situation. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? I feel like this person really does want to be with you. I feel like this person really does see long term, but there's a lot of things that get in the way of them just simply embracing this connection for what it is. And again, it's a lot of things. It has a lot to do with this person's past. It has a lot to do with this person's trust issues, things of that nature. But we'll see what ends up happening in the end, because right now I just kind of feel like this person's really thinking long and hard about whether or not this is actually something that they want, and if continuing to pursue this relationship with you is something that they should currently be doing, especially because of how they're currently being affected by this relationship between you and them. And keep in mind, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who unfortunately has been through a whole lot prior to you entering their life, and maybe that's really taking a massive toll on this person. Maybe you didn't do absolutely anything to this person. Maybe for some of you, you did. You know what I mean? But there is no doubt in my mind that this person wants to be with you. I just kind of feel like there's so many things that are kind of happening on this person's end, internally speaking, that makes it very hard for this person to just embrace what it is that they want with you and what it is that they could possibly have with you, How does Taurus currently feel? We have the Nine of Wands. We got the Knight of Wands. And then we also have the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have the Tower. We also have the Devil, which I'm not surprised. And then we have the Fool, to the Two of Swords, to the Ten of Pentacles. This is you, for the most part, starting to kind of lose that sense of confidence. Remember when I was basically saying in the very beginning of the reading that you're entering a situation that you feel 100% secure and confident in? That's kind of starting to kind of strip away on your end, because you go from you go from the Six of Wands to the Nine of Wands, which is kind of telling me that your overall confidence as far as what it is that you're getting yourself into with this person is concerned, that's starting to drastically strip away, Taurus. And it does, like I said, it does have a lot to do with your person and what they're kind of experiencing on their end, internally speaking, you know what I mean? I just kind of feel like, how do I say this? I just kind of feel like the more you find yourself in this connection with this person, the more you're starting to not feel 100% secure in what it is that you're doing anymore. I just kind of feel like for a lot of you, you may have entered this situation blindly. I think that most of you are going based off of, well, I want to be with this person. I really like this person. I really see a future with this person, but not really stopping to honestly think about, how they're looking at this whole entire situation between you and them, and how all of this is, extremely hard for this person, because it is. And I can definitely see that it is. I just kind of feel like things are starting to kind of get a little rocky here right now between you and this person, unfortunately. And like I said, it does have a lot to do with your person, to be completely honest, and everything that they're kind of experiencing on their end. But I feel like this is you kind of questioning yourself and what it is that you're actually getting yourself into and what it is that you're actually signing yourself up for. What actions will Taurus take towards this person or moving forward? We got the Four of Pentacles. We also have the Two of Cups. And then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. That's a really good sign right there. Hold on. Let me move this forward. Okay. Let's look at this person. I'm more concerned about this person than I am about you, to be honest. All right. What actions will this person take towards Taurus and moving forward? Okay. We have the Magician. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's nice, with the Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. We also have the Star. And then we have the Chariot. And then we also have the Six of Wands with the Lovers. And then we also have the Hierophant. That's nice, with the Nine of Cups. Okay. So, like I said, Taurus, things are going to get a little rocky here between you and this person, but it's nothing to worry yourself about is basically what I'm saying, because I kind of feel like, you know, you're going to start to basically come to terms with what it is that you're actually working with here, okay? You're dealing with somebody who has a lot of trust issues. You're dealing with somebody who has been through a lot. So entering this whole new situation with you is not going to be an easy road for this person by any means. And granted, is it going to start to strip away at your confidence? Yes. Is it going to cause you to really question what it is that you're getting yourself into and what it is that you're signing yourself up for? Yes, you're going to go through all of that. That's besides the point here, but I don't see you, for the most part, wanting to let this person go and wanting to essentially let what it is that you guys built with one another thus far, because of their trust issues and because all of this is extremely hard for them, because you know what it is that you want. That hasn't necessarily changed, but you're gonna find yourself questioning, like, oh shit, what am I getting myself into? And now I don't feel 100% secure anymore like I used to. But that's just because your person's going through it, and therefore you're going through it. Why? Because you care about this person and because you love this person, and you're still willing to put time and energy and effort into this and do whatever it is that you possibly can on your end to make this person feel more comfortable with this whole entire situation here that's panning out between you and them. With the Magician to the Queen of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, that's a really good sign too, because I feel like because of the way that you are as an individual, you do come off to me as somebody who finds themselves possibly even constantly reassuring this person that everything's going to be okay, things of that nature, which I do feel like that's something that they really do appreciate. But I also kind of feel like that's going to really help them in a way kind of snap out of these fears that they're essentially experiencing on their end and kind of get back to like a more grounded place, because I kind of feel like this person's really in their head. I mean, they have a lot of swords that came out for them, which is telling me that they're really in their head about the situation. But there's going to come a point in time where they're going to essentially snap out of it, and they'll learn to essentially embrace this connection. But keep in mind, they are coming across as a Queen of Pentacles. That's also kind of telling me that it is going to take some time. I mean, even though this person's basically looking at you like you're somebody that they see themselves having a future with, you're somebody that they want to continue to be with and pursue, that's going to be like their number one driving motivation right there in itself, to continue to push through like their own fears, their own doubts, their own reservations, and all of these things. Because had you not been somebody that they saw themselves having a future with or really wanting to be with, this is that type of person that comes across to me as somebody who would just up and leave and just kind of walk away and never look back. The fact that they're not doing that is a really good sign, especially when it comes down to you, because they are basically looking at you like you are the perfect person for them. And there's going to come a point in time where they'll start to essentially feel how you once upon a time basically felt in the very beginning towards them, where you felt really confident within yourself and what it is that you're essentially doing here and what it is that you're trying to establish with them. They'll eventually reach that point, but it is going to take some time, and it is going to essentially, you know, require you in a way, Taurus, to be extremely patient and understanding with this person. They're not like this because they want to be this way. They're like this because they've been hurt many times. So the last thing they want to do is go through that same experience all over again with a different person. Nobody wants to go through that. So this whole situation, it does require you to be extremely patient with them. Just understand this, that they'll eventually reach that point of overcoming their fears, their doubts, and their reservations in regards to you, and things will start to kind of balance itself out all over again. But don't get discouraged is basically what I'm saying. Don't get discouraged by any means, okay? Any advice for Taurus in regards to this spread. All right, we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. This advice is for the queen, to be completely honest. It is not for you. This whole level of like hesitancy coming from this person is stemming from a place of them not wanting to get hurt, them feeling like they can't fully trust this entire situation, them feeling like they also have to kind of be like 10 steps ahead of you, which I am kind of getting from this person. All that's honestly doing is worrying this person even more and driving them even more so insane. Had this person just learned how to essentially just take things day by day and see what could possibly transpire out of this situation here between you and them, I feel like that would help a whole lot, because this is somebody who constantly finds themselves worried about what you're up to, what you're doing behind their back, what you're possibly keeping from them. Like all of these things, this person sits there and they worry about it. You know what I mean? This is like a real thing that this person's going through. But I also kind of feel like that stems from a place of them not fully, like I said, overall trusting this entire situation, but them also kind of feeling like they have to be like 10 steps ahead of you. You know, like in other words, if you were to do something that would cause this person to feel or even think that you're up to no good, this is that type of person that will get up and walk away and never look back, because their biggest thing is, I don't want to go through that experience all over again where I'm with somebody and then they end up like fucking me over. I'm not trying to go through that. Like that's their biggest thing, and that's something that you have to kind of keep in mind. I mean, nobody wants that, right? Nor do you come across to me as somebody who's up to no good. That's another thing I forgot to mention, that you don't come across to me as somebody who is up to no good. If anything, it would have already showed up on your end, but it's just not showing up on your end by any means. I kind of feel like, you know, as far as like your relationship with this person is concerned, this is something that you definitely do want. Are there going to be a lot of obstacles that you guys are going to have to overcome together? For sure. Without a shadow of a doubt, yes. But that doesn't necessarily change, you know, what it is that you want with this person. It just doesn't. But there's so much potential here. I love the fact that the wedding card came out and engagement, and this could be the one. I don't think that anybody's ever gotten this combo. Like, people have gotten wedding and engagement before, but not with this could be the one. Right in the center of it all. I kind of feel like, again, in time, once this person learns to just let go, trust the process, and see what it is that you're trying to bring to the table and establish with them, they'll learn to fully embrace what it is that you guys share with one another, and they'll step into that overall energy of like feeling confident within themselves, like basically feeling like, yo, I don't got anything to worry about when it comes down to this person. Like that's going to be that level that this person ends up reaching at some point in time, because I see them doing it. It might take a month from now, 2 months from now, hell, possibly even a year from now, but the point is that they'll eventually get there, you know, which is a really good sign to see, because eventually once this person reaches this stage of feeling confident with what it is that they have with you, and also feeling like they don't have anything to worry about when it comes down to you, it's going to be awesome from that point on. I mean, granted, you guys will have your problems, but it's going to be fucking awesome from that point on. It's just going to take time is basically what I'm saying. All right. So I wouldn't worry about it, to be completely honest. Are things going to get a little bit rocky between you and this person because of everything they're experiencing internal on their end? Yes, and you're going to definitely be affected by it because you love them and because you care, you know? And then the thing is that, you know, when a person finds themselves in this situation like they do, where they're constantly worried and stressing the hell out and feeling like they don't know if they can fully trust this entire situation, naturally it's going to affect you, because they could do anything. They can get up and leave if they want to, and how is that going to affect you? You know what I mean? And that's basically what you're kind of experiencing on your end, because of everything that they're kind of experiencing on their end. All right, so hopefully this reading helped the both of you. Also too, for those of you who want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram username is MilagrosTarot. No numbers, no underscores, no backup accounts, just MilagrosTarot. It's also linked in the description box down below. But yeah, hopefully this reading helped, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.